Allison, this is Wonder Crochet. Today we are going to do a fun spring haul. So we'll chat about some of my favorite spring yarns and patterns. We'll do a little bit of spring cleaning and a refresh on the other side of the craft room, and we'll crochet together just a little bit. I want to show you my brand new pattern that I have been working on. So first, of course, let's tidy up our space before we jump into our spring haul. Oh, and as always, if you're new here, if you'd like to learn how to crochet cute plushies like all of these, I have a full online course that I will link in the description. It teaches you from the very beginning how to crochet well, with over 40 step-by-step tutorial videos teaching you basic stitches, more advanced stitches, how to read crochet patterns, and so much more. So let's get into some spring cleaning. I don't really know what happened over here. Only one side of the craft room is messy, the other side is fine. So I basically just have to clean up this area, and then I'll show you what else we're doing to decorate for spring. Also, I have these overalls on, and I have my crocheted slippers on because my feet are kind of cold. It's not quite spring weather here yet, but it's getting there. Okay, that's a little better. I could clean up a little bit more, which I probably will, but after we hang out today. So I want to switch these out. We still have winter stuff up here, winter art prints, and these winter little plushies. I want to put cute spring ones out. So let's look for the plushies we want to put out first. I'm going to switch this little mocha latte out for this little ice cream cone with the cherry. More summery, but I mean, I like ice cream all the time. And then I'm going to switch out this little Christmas tree with this cute little daisy. I don't know about that one. We'll put it there for now. And then these two, a tiny little gingerbread and the s'mores, I'm going to switch out for our flower frog. There we go. Now let's switch out the artwork here. Oh, while we're down here, let me show you my newest crochet pattern. It's a little magical retro troll, and I had to on the back. When I made my woodland trolls, a lot of you asked for like a classic retro troll design, so I had to make a new pattern. And if you're watching this the day it comes out, the pattern actually comes out today. So this pattern is already available in my shop. So I did like the brushed pretty rainbow hair. You don't have to do rainbow, you can do it all one color if you'd like. And the pattern includes a tutorial for how to do this hair, and then I have little accessories like this little rainbow purse. And I also did a crocheted version of the hair because I know that a lot of you don't like to work with acrylic yarn, or maybe don't want to do the brushed out look because this would be really hard to wash. So I did a crocheted version of the hair as well. And you don't have to do this fuzzy yarn, I just did that for like a fun naturey look. I want to work on another one of these trolls today, so maybe we'll work on that together. I'm going to do one with the crocheted hair and do it with just regular chenille yarn, so we can kind of see what that looks like. But if you want to make your own cute little troll, that pattern is out now. Okay, back to decorating. I have a bunch of these art prints, and I'll link where I got these in the description. So I just have to decide which ones I want to do. I think I did, yeah, these ones I did for fall. So I think these are all my fall ones. I just really love these art prints. Oh, this is a new spring one. They're just so pretty. So I'm going to put them all up here. Oh, it'll look so nice. I'm excited. So I'm going to do this one and the cute little bear. The duckling. I see I have a lot to choose from, so I don't know which ones. They're all so perfect. Okay, I am going to decide which ones I want. Oh, definitely this one. And put them up and show you the finished product. It's perfect. I love them. These are the prints that I went with. Oh, and I also decided to switch out the ice cream. I don't think that it went. I'll save that for summer. And I decided to put my popping bunny there instead. I love it, so cute. Okay, let's do our spring haul of patterns and yarns. Let's chat about some of my favorite yarns for spring. I have 3 different kinds here. 2 of them I've definitely talked about. Actually, I think I've talked about all of them, but one of them is pretty new and I've just been loving it. So first, let's chat about Little Bunny yarn. This is by Premier. It's a fuzzy yarn, so if you don't like fuzzy yarn, this might not be for you. It is a size 5 bulky yarn, and I usually use like a 5mm hook with it, but you can use anything down to like a 3.5 probably. But as you can see, it is very fuzzy and it has a pretty thin strand, but it is nice that it has kind of a straight side here without any fuzz on it. It makes it a little bit easier to crochet with than the typical fuzzy yarns. And why I love this yarn for spring is you can make the cutest, fuzziest baby animals with it. I'll show you some that I've made. But if you are a little bit wary about crocheting with fuzzy yarn, you can double strand this with a worsted weight yarn or with a chenille yarn, and it looks just as cute and fuzzy, I promise. So if you want to try it out and you're a little bit nervous, definitely double strand it. It makes it so much easier. And of course, I'll have all these yarns linked in the description for you. But you can make the cutest, fuzziest little animals with it. I made this fuzzy white duckling with Little Bunny. I did not double strand these, so if you are going to double strand them, it'll be a little bit bigger, but just so fuzzy and cute. And I actually did this fuzzy sea turtle too, and just really love how it turned out. And then of course a little fuzzy Highland cow. So if you're looking for just soft, really cute things for spring, check out Little Bunny. And of course you can find all these animal patterns in my shop. The next spring yarn on our list, and I talked about this one probably 2 weeks ago, I think it was, when I was making my woodland trolls. It's Lion Brand Feels Like a Dream yarn, and honestly it does feel like a dream. It's almost like mossy, if you can see that. It has, of course, the one strand here, and then it's hard to tell without feeling it, but it's very, very soft. It might look a little bit wiry on the screen, but it's not. It's very soft, almost mossy. They have beautiful earth tones, and they actually have some brighter colors as well, like a purple and a red. I really enjoy this yarn. Now this one might be a little bit difficult as well. You can definitely double strand it, but I will say it works so well for accents on your crochet pieces. So like with my woodland troll here, I did the hair in Feels Like a Dream, and then on his little magic scepter here, I kind of wove it up there. So if you're crocheting anything that is woodsy, naturey, anything that needs to look like mossy, earthy, these yarns are really great for it. So I'm really excited to see if you all enjoy this yarn as well. Let me know, tag me in your projects that you use it with, but it works really great for trolls. And it wouldn't be spring if I didn't talk about Bloom Chenille yarn. This yarn is just so pretty. It has all these different floral colors. There's a ton of different ones. I have pink, yellow, purple, several blues, different color combinations, and they just have the prettiest names like lilac, larkspur, cherry blossom. They are just gorgeous yarns. And let me show you some of the things that I have crocheted with these yarns. I made this little flower gardener, and of course I had to do her overalls in the Bloom Chenille yarn. But if you're looking to put a spring touch on just about any project, Bloom Chenille is great. Michaels used to have pretty much this same yarn. I don't know if they do anymore. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it, because I know that they're having issues with Sweet Snuggles Light. I think that there were quality issues, so they pulled the line, and now there's been rumors that it's being discontinued, but I don't know if that's true. People have heard from Michaels reps that the yarn is being discontinued, but the Michaels brand is saying no, it's not being discontinued. They just pulled it because of the quality. So let me know if you've seen their floral Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I don't use Sweet Snuggles Light very often, so I'm sure some of you who use it more often have a little bit more insight. But let me know if you know what's going on. But I've also made several teapots in the floral yarn. This is my Teapot Popping Pal pattern. That's a mouthful. And I have a frog one, and then I have a mouse too, of course. Alice in Wonderland vibes. So in our spring haul, I also want to chat about some wonderful spring patterns that I found and I would love to try. And I actually have a ton of spring patterns myself. I love this time of year. I love all things floral, so I have a ton of spring patterns. And it's kind of hard to keep track of them. It's hard for me to keep track of them. I have over 150 crochet patterns, so I'm sure it's hard for you to know what patterns I do and don't have. So before I go into the new patterns that I found, I want to talk about some of my spring patterns. We'll breeze through them. I didn't realize just how many I had until I started gathering them, but let's start out with my Flower Friends pattern. This one is in my shop, and you can make a cute happy little sunflower, a daisy, a tulip, or a rose. And this is all one pattern. It would make a really cute gift, especially if you put it in an Easter basket or made it for markets. And then I have my Popping Flower Bunny, which is a little bunny that pops out of a flower pot. Again, very springy and fun for Easter as well. I have seasonal turtles. This is my spring turtle, so it has a flower on its back, but if you want to make turtles for all 4 seasons, then I have those as well. Oh, and the Popping Bunny and Spring Turtle are also in my shop. This is my Flower Frog, which is a free pattern on my blog. You can make it any color, and it's just a cute little round easy frog. Then there's my Fairy pattern, which has little flower petals for the skirt. And I have 2 different options in the pattern, one with flower petals and one with leaves. So you can actually mix and match those if you want to. Another free pattern is this no-sew flower bouquet. And this is a fun one for Mother's Day if you want to make this for any moms in your life. It has a daisy, tulips, this little primrose here. This is actually one of my favorites, and I want to make another one. And then another one in my shop is my squirrel pattern, which includes this little sunflower pattern as well as an acorn and a mushroom, so you can make all kinds of fun spring squirrels. And then I have a mushroom pattern in my shop if you want to make a little mushroom or if you want to make a big pillow mushroom. I used Sweet Snuggles yarn, or you could use Parfait XL yarn for this one, and then I used Parfait Chunky for the little small one. And then I have a few crochet purses, which are always fun to make. A sunflower and a daisy. And then I also have a crochet cloud purse as well. And then of course, my flower pillows. These are all free patterns. So I have a forget-me-not, I have a daffodil, I have a rose, a sunflower, and then a daisy as well. Okay, that's enough talking about my patterns. Let's talk about some wonderful spring patterns that I found from other creators. The first gorgeous spring pattern that I can't wait to try is this Sea Flower Plesiosaur by Sleek Grace. I hope I said that right. I've seen these around. So many people have been making them, and these floral ones are so gorgeous. I love the yarns that they use, like the fuzzy yarns, and you could do so much with these patterns. So these are a little bit of a bigger project, definitely, but these always turn out so gorgeous, and I'd love to make one of these. I think it'd be so pretty with just a bunch of different colored flowers. It's a really gorgeous design. Next are these hanging plants by PHOA Crochet. And what is more spring than hanging plants? I have really enjoyed crocheting plants. I have a whole, you've probably seen in the craft room, I have a whole little the teardrop display with a bunch of crocheted plants, and these hanging plants are so cute and would make a really great gift. Honestly, it's a plant that will live forever, and I really love that. And so many cute different designs. something for everyone, I think. Next is this Dallas the Duckling by Loops with Lauren. This one is just so cute. I love ducklings, I love crocheting ducks, and I love the whole lovey theme. How many times can I say love? But again, a really great gift, especially for anyone having a baby this spring, or even if you just want to make it for yourself. So cute and cuddly. Next is this 8-in-1 bunny pattern. This is by the Stitch Studio CA. I love any pattern that has this many options, 8-in-1, and the little bunny wearing just all the different clothes. Just so cute. A lot of you have been asking if I have suggestions for Easter patterns. Bunnies. I think bunnies are really great for that. Definitely check out this pattern. And speaking of bunnies, the final pattern is this realistic bunny. This is by Katie Mimi Toys. And I've seen this design around a lot of places. I think it's definitely gone viral because it's so cute, so well designed. If you want to make a cute realistic bunny, I think this pattern is your go-to. So let me know if you're going to make any of those fun spring patterns, or if you're going to try any of my spring patterns that I showed you. I think it's time for us to crochet a little bit together, finish up one of our new magic trolls. I'm working on a purple and blue troll now, and I want to make it a little bit like galaxy, stars. I don't know if it will actually look like that, but one of the accessories in the pattern is this little star magic wand, and I want this troll to be holding that one, and I might put some stars on the hair just for fun. And this is the crocheted hair that we're doing for this one, just because I want to show the different options in the pattern. So I'm going to, you know what, let's put the eyes in. I've been doing these glitter safety eyes, and I'll link those in the video description. And I did blue for these ones, pink for these. I think I might do purple for this one. Yellowish gold would look nice too, because it would match the star. Yeah, I think these will look really nice with this light blue. I'm of course using my safety eye snapper tool. I cannot snap these like inset ones in without this now. It makes it so much easier. There are the little purple safety eyes. Okay, I'm gonna sew everything together and then we can add some details on our troll. And there it all is sewn together. I have the little star wand, of course the gem belly button, and then the crocheted hair. I obviously like this hair better. It's just, you know, the classic troll hair. It is a little bit tedious to do this hair because you have to brush it all out, so I wanted to make a crocheted one. So I think I want to look in my art supplies, see if I can find some little stars that I can glue on here, because I think that that would look really cute for our little blue galaxy troll. I have so many different gems, but I don't have any stars. I think that for now, just because I have to take these pictures tonight, I think for now I'll use stickers, and then I'll head to the craft store and I'll get some proper stars, because obviously the stickers are going to fall off immediately. But look, I found a heart gem belly button. I thought that was so cute, so I switched it out, and especially because it matches the hair, I thought that was really cute. Okay, let me put on my makeshift stickers. Okay, I love it. I did little stars and moons, and I can't wait to get gems and attach those with fabric glue, because I really like how this little one turned out. So we have our blue one, and our pink and fluffy green one, and then of course our classic rainbow troll. So I hope you've enjoyed this little spring hangout and haul with me today. If you want to grab this troll pattern, it's now available on my shop and Etsy. And if you don't already, give me a follow over on my Instagram. I post all my new patterns and fun over there. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you again real soon.